Hello, hope you're all well. We've had a good week, some hard training. We're a week out now from Rome, which is exciting. Getting close, kind of in that mid part now of the taper. So where everything's starting to come down, starting to feel a bit fresher, and getting it's feeling like more and more ready to race, which is exciting. We've got a broken swim coming on Saturday, which will be a nice kind of indicator of where we are. I'm going to try out the new Arena Primo suit. I don't know if I've got it in this room actually. I have. There in the box, ready to give it a try. So that's pretty exciting. We've got some training again for you today. It was the power day, but because we're so close, I'm not doing anything with heavy resistance now. There's a lot of swimming and kind of swimming with no equipment, or swimming with equipment that's going to make us swim faster, or swimming in a way that's going to naturally make us faster. So you'll see we're going to do some running dives to make us faster, some things where we're kicking at the wall and turning and sprinting. So just to make us swim faster than we're going to be at race speed, without it having to try harder, if that kind of makes sense. We're going to start with some gym. I filmed some box squats. So I saw an Australian lad called Grayson Bell, and he put a video on Instagram of him doing a box jump on 54 inches. And 54 inches is 137 centimetres, give or take. So that's a big box. So that's what I was trying to do today. So first one was 51. Yeah, nice and easy. I did 51 last week as well for all my sets. So I knew 51 was there. I was kind of do 54. So with a bit of hand help, and then try and correct that. Not quite, but I knew it was there. So we had another go. Yeah, good. Got up there, but just that hand, that one was good. That one then was good, but couldn't land it, and then bang, stick it. Get up there. We don't have much headspace there as I disappear. But yeah, it was a nice clean jump. There, I'll show you where it is. It was about nipple height, just under my breast. Yeah, pretty happy with that. So we take that into the pool then. So this is 5 fly kicks at the wall, turn, and then underwater and breakout. And we're kind of looking here for that thing I've been working on, which is the kicking through the breakout and making that breakout flow into that first stroke, which you see there. It did really well. Similarly on this second rep, we're about to kick. So I did a stroke and a half off these just to get that kind of flow in. But that was pretty nice. So taking it into the next one, which is a running dive. So run on pool side, which is a bit scary. Dive in and then use that extra speed to make the turn fast and then rebound. And we can see here as well the carrying the speed from the underwater into the breakout. Pretty well there. As we go again, launching in, a little bit wonky. And I should have entered a bit sooner so I can fit a stroke in, but it's not the end of the world. And then our next block is we had a 50 with fins, as 25 as steady freestyle, just kind of setting up the technique, and then hit a turn and go a fast 25. So this kind of puts the fast 25 under a little bit more pressure than it would do just going from a push. Because you are going from that turn, it's a little bit not necessarily harder, but it's a bit, you're in maybe a different position to what you're going to be pushing off, and you've got to adapt to that push off. But again, we're kind of looking at the carrying the speed through the breakout, which I think we will probably be able to see pretty well from this angle. Yeah, pretty good there. And it looks like I'm catching pretty well, so that's another thing I've been working on, is getting the catch, and then obviously on the dive as well. So see how much the box jump transfers into here. We've got a slow-mo on this dive, I feel like I'm getting a bit springier, a bit more hunched over, so we'll see what that's like in an actual race. But get a pull, the hands getting a bit more towards the hip. I'll probably like a little bit more back leg lift, but a lot of the things that I've been focused on are starting to come through a little bit. So hopefully by Rome I'll actually do a half decent start. That's a pretty clean entry there. And again, carrying the speed through. This is on a front end effort. So we can see now when I move the camera underwater, this is where I'm kind of looking for getting hold of the water at the front of that. So I've done before is kind of dived in and I've not caught the water until here rather than here. So I'm missing out on all that. So I had 2 dive 25s with a normal underwater and then 2 with kind of a bit more of a popping up, which I don't really like because it's just, I feel like I don't really get the speed going forwards, but I suppose that's part of the drill, is kind of dealing with that and producing the speed. And we're doing it really to get more strokes in. So I'm not sure how many strokes was there, probably 7 or 8, maybe 9. And then just finish off the session with the bungees to get really over speed. And here we're looking for just that body position. The overspeed's really good for noticing where you're kind of really inefficient, because if you're like, say your head's in a slightly wrong position, that's going to be magnified because you're at this greater speed as we're coming in. But I think I look pretty okay there. So like I say, a week out from racing, it's getting exciting, and that'll do it for today. So let me know what you want to see. I think next week's video will be a deep dive on fly turns. I've done some work with one of the lads in the squad below mine, one of the younger lads, on his fly turns, getting him looking from this, which was in his training on Thursday night, to this, which was within maybe 20 minutes of working on some drills. So I kind of do a bit more of a deeper explanation on that, and maybe I'll put the broken swimming as well as a little treat. But yeah, if there's anything you want to see, let me know. I'm offering race analysis. I'm still doing the club visits. If you're interested, go to my website, jingramswimming.com, and it'll all be there. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.